Hello guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello guys and welcome. And if you're not new, hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing a mini book haul, but also talking about some upcoming things that potentially I'm going to be doing, including a book ban. Like these books that I have, I'm about to show you, I have accumulated over a long, well, I wouldn't say a long period of time, but over a few weeks. And I've decided that I need to work on my TBR. So, if you don't know what TBR is, it's to be read. I need to work through all of the books that I already have before buying any more. Now, I think that there are a few books up and coming this year that can be an exception to the rule, including Wings of Reverie, which is the second book to Wings of Starlight. That's coming out August 4th. One of the latest Freida McFadden books. I'm not sure if it's Dead Med or oh no, it's The Witch, that comes out in October 6th. And I think there's another one that comes out. I think it's the Wings of Starlight Volume 2 manga. These I already know that for a fact that I'm going to get, so I'm going to get those specific books, but I do think that what I'm going to do is try to go on a book ban, not buy any more books, and only buy those ones because I've wanted them since I found out that they were going to be released. So I'm going to do a mini book haul now. And then from this book haul, hopefully, there will be no more books coming in terms of hauls because there should be none. I am currently halfway through a book for my A to Z reading challenge, which will complete the A to Z reading challenge for good. And then I can move on to focusing on Disney reading challenge and other things for the channel besides from the A to Z reading challenge, and try to crack down on some of this TBR up here and up here and try and get reading as much as I can. So it's only 3 books that I have here, but I think there was another one, but I cannot remember where I've put it. So I know that I had, I recently bought the Ballad of Falling Dragons, which is up here, which I, where is my finger going? Which is up here, which I did do a video on the other day, but I've already done a video on that, so I don't want to do it in this one. So, including the Ballad of Falling Dragons, which is a new book, I've got B.K. Borison Love Light Farms. Now, this is part of a series. I don't know what the series is called. I've still got my receipt in here and my bookmark. I've got a bookmark because I bought this from the Spicy Librarian. So I got that with the book. Let's have a look at what this series... This is, I don't know what series this is, but it's got Love Light Farms, which is the first one, which I think is a Christmas book based off the cover. Then we've got In the Weeds, which I think is summer. And Mixed Signals... Oh, no. Actually, no. That's In the Weeds... Oh my gosh. Right, so In the Weeds is the autumnal book. I think Mixed Signals looks like it's a Valentine's related book. Then we've got Business Casual, which is part of the, I think it's part of the same series or part of the, because they look like, you know, they're from the, I think they're from the same kind of thing. But the Business Casual came later. But I think, I don't know what it's called, but it might be just the Love Light Farm series. They're not, I don't think they're connected in terms of they're like, I think they are connected, but I don't think that they are like a series, like book 1, book 2, book 3. I think it's all set in the same area, in the same town, but with different characters, I think. I don't know. I just know that this is B.K. Borison's first book in the Love Light Farm series, and I thought I would start with this one before reading Business Casual. Don't know where it's gone. And this is Christmas, so I might stick this either with my Christmas theme books up here, because it's like my Christmas bookshelf. There's Christmas books behind this shelf. And then at the moment I've just got it with my B.K. Borison stuff down here. But so it says, a handsome freckled data analyst, a messy optimistic Christmas tree farm owner, a small town with the best hazelnut lattes on the East Coast. In an effort to save Christmas Tree Farm, she's loved since she was a child, Stella enters a contest with Insta-famous influencer Evelyn St. James. With the added publicity and huge cash prize, she might just be able to save the farm from its financial woes. There's just one problem. To make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays, she's lied on the application and said that she owns Love Light Farms with her boyfriend. Only there is no boyfriend. Enter best friend Luca Peters. He just came home for some hot chocolate and somehow got a farm and a serious relationship in the process. Will the fake love affair save Love Light Farms in time for Christmas? So yes, this is a seasonal book, so I will probably end up starting this November time for holiday season. But we do like this. This is Friends to Lovers, so this is a cool trope. Put that back onto the shelf. There. The next book, Drop Dead Famous, by Jennifer Pearson. This is a sprayed edge, but it's just red. Which I think I would have loved at least a darker red to go with the blood on the front. Because obviously this is quite bright and this is quite dark, but yeah. The sad thing about this is when I bought the book, it had a sticker on it in the corner. When I peeled the sticker off, the shininess off the cover, as you can see here, came off with the sticker. So some of the font is shiny and some of the font is not. It did come with an exclusive bookmark. So it says, trust no one, catch a killer, stay alive. And then it's got the book on it. This is a new release, I think. Yes, this is a new release. But based off the blurb when I read this, it sounded a bit like Rumoured, which was... Hold on, let me see if I can grab it. Which was this book that I read last year. And it seems like a similar kind of thing. So because I enjoyed this and I rated this quite high, I bought this because this sounds along a similar road as Rumoured. So, also, there is a book 2. Side note, there isn't a book 2, but Kelly and Christina, the authors of this book, have released a new book. And because I like this one, I will probably buy the second one. And I know I said I'm on a book ban, but this book has been... The second book has been on TikTok for a while. So I will also be buying that book because the author is very nice. One of the authors is very nice. I haven't met the other one. Kelly is the one that I'm friends with on TikTok, so I'll buy the book. Right, so it says, the blurb for this. This town has secrets and one of them kills. Global superstar Blair Baker rises high above the stage for the opening number for her hometown show. The crowd erupts in applause, then comes the screams. For her sister Stevie, Blair's murder is more than a headline, and she'll stop at nothing to uncover the truth. So this is a thriller or a crime book, but because it's like pop star related, I definitely think that it reminded me of Rumour, so that's why that one appealed to me. And then this one, The Secret World of Briar Rose. So this is kind of like a Sleeping Beauty retelling. This is by Cindy Pham. There's pink roses, sprayed edge with stars on it, which looks really cute, by the way. The inside chapters are quite nice as well. And this, I think, is also a new release. Yes, but there are also trigger warnings in this book, such as depression, suicidal ideation, and other things. So just bear that in mind. Please make sure you research your trigger warnings before you read it. So it says, a Sleeping Beauty retelling that will break your heart and mend it all over again. Corinne doesn't have time for fairy tales. She's too busy surviving her war-torn reality. Then her little sister runs off to find a mythical sleeping princess she believes can fix everything. Princess Amelia has been hiding in her dreams of ice castles, sunflower mazes, and star-filled oceans for 100 years. But what exactly is she hiding from? When Corinne follows her sister into the princess's sleeping world, she suspects there are darker secrets hidden deep inside the dreams. Should she stay in this whimsical paradise, or should she return to the waking world, with all its horrors, and fight for a better life? So that, even though it's a Sleeping Beauty retelling, kind of sounds a bit like Alice in Wonderland, whereas even though she's not in a dreamland, she's in another world, like a dream, and, you know, this kind of like a fantasy kind of thing. But the thing that appealed to me was the cover, but the sprayed edge made it a lot better. But yeah, so these are the books in the book haul. I definitely do think that I will stop buying books for a while, so hopefully this is the last book haul that I'll be doing for a while. I am currently working on some new things to do, so hopefully a TBR tub should be coming. I just need some time to write up and like go through all of these books and like write them all on a piece of paper and then put them into the TBR tub, and then we will start the TBR journey of trying to complete that. So yes, please, if you like this, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe if you so choose. You don't have to, but that's okay if you don't want to. Also, if you are subscribed, please make sure that you are still subscribed, because YouTube are unsubscribing people when they don't want to be unsubscribed. And if you want to comment, please do. I'm doing a giveaway at 250 subscribers. If you're interested, please let me know in the comments. But it's UK based, so if you're in the UK, please let me know if you're subscribed. And if you are, I will enter you in. And if you win, I will contact you via social media or whatever. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.